So I have played 100 hours into Delta Force. Delta Force is a game developed by Team Jade, which is under Tencent. The game is a live service game which features loot boxes, battle passes, seasons, and such. In this game, there's like 3 play modes. One is the Warfare mode, Operations mode, and Black Hawk Down mode, which is a campaign DLC. And I started playing this game towards the end of Season 3 Starfall. As of recording this video, it is now Season 4, Eclipse Virgil. So how did I know about this game? Initially, I was attracted by the free DLC, that is the Black Hawk Down campaign. And I didn't knew about the Warfare nor Operations mode in the game. Ironically, I never touched the campaign, and I've put in the hours at Warfare and Operations mode instead. For now, just remember the phrase, Warfare is Warzone and Operations is Tarkov. Warfare mode is a match where you will be put against Team A versus Team B mode, and each side has about 32 players. It is either an attack or defend map where the attacker has to capture all zones before the defender depletes their troop count, or another mode that is King of the Hill, which is also a capture mode, but both teams race towards getting the first 1000 kills to win the game. And both modes are respawnable, so the stakes aren't too high. For example, for me, dying 25 times in Warfare or King of the Hill, it's not that heavy compared to me dying 25 times in Counter-Strike. That's the difference. And both modes features tanks, helicopters, and artillery on the map, or the player could call upon those when certain conditions are met, just to spice things up and switch up the playstyle. Next up, we have Operations mode. In this mode, players will be grouped into squads and enter a map to extract resources. It is similar to PUBG, but players can bring in their own gear and return with spoils if they escape the map, aka extracted successfully. Spoils acquired in the map can be sold for cash or kept for upgrading the base to have long-term benefits, such as extra storage space, extra stamina, and your facility can produce better gear for you to bring into the map. This mode, akin to the Cayo Perico heist, is also suitable for solo players if certain strategies were executed differently from playing as a squad. Meaning that if you're playing alone, you have to be more careful, more observant, and just be more patient, I guess. Delta Force also embraces the hero shooter element. Players can choose heroes, in this case they are called operators, that specializes in attack, healing, logistics, or recon. Personally, 99% of my time in this game is with Stinger, so I don't have too much opinions when deciding who is the best operator in my opinion. So with that being said, it is time to share my experience and thoughts on the game. First of all, the ranking system in the game is a point merit system. The more you play, the better you play, the rank rises faster. It is actually similar to PUBG Mobile, which I've played a few years back. As I play the game longer and longer, I realized that I've become gold rank. So winning or losing is not the crux that adds or subtracts the rank, but based on performance. In Warfare, that will be score per minute, or SPM for short. In Operations, that could be your survival time, the map that you play in, and probably loot and kills. Second, like any multiplayer game, there will be good matches and bad matches. I do have experience of getting 40 kills per match in Warfare and only get 7 for the next match. It happens from time to time. Ping will be consistent, which is, in my case, that will be 60 to 80 most of the time, but I will have ping spikes occasionally due to players joining or leaving midway during the match. Next, this game taught me what is TTK, or time to kill. And Delta Force has considerably shorter time to kill than Apex Legends, but longer than Counter-Strike, I think. So when dealing with a moderately shorter time to kill, it is actually recommended to be more tactful and think about your surroundings more than the gunplay and aim itself. While playing this game, I did run into a few BSODs, so I tried the following. I updated my BIOS, I updated the NVIDIA drivers in my computer, I turned off anti-aliasing in the graphics settings, and turn on advanced graphics scheduling, or whatever this is, in the Windows setting, and change the game display from my big side monitor back to my small main laptop monitor. and lastly, verified the game files. As of now, all the steps that I mentioned earlier gave me a few BSODs with memory management code, and as a final result, I've updated from Windows 10 to Windows 11. I've also learned how to use Event Viewer in Windows, run memory checks, and some troubleshooting skills. I hope that all the effort that I put into fixing this issue really stops giving me BSODs. Otherwise, that kind of sucks, as it will hurt my computer in the long run. And time for some closing remarks. And in conclusion, for now, I will keep playing Delta Force and probably try some new operators and playstyles in the future. So, until then, stay tuned to my next video. I hope I can convince you to try out this game as well. Goodbye.